Macias.
And I'm Joe Montoya. We originally got there on Thursday just to hang out for a little bit, but at the festival all 3 days, Friday through Sunday. And yeah, it was a great time. Everything was going well. There was no drama, nothing. It was just a great weekend. And then it just turned out that it was just the last day, last artist, barely halfway through his set, probably that's when things started to change. From the concert, we were in the crowd closest to the Mandalay Bay, but we still couldn't make out where they were coming from. We just heard them going off. The first time I heard the shots fired, we didn't recognize that there were shots. And I was standing right there next to Marissa, and we both looked at each other and didn't know what the hell was going on.
I think we both thought that it was fireworks, and everyone thought that it was fireworks.
Yeah.
So the initial first, shot was a single shot, and it wasn't. I mean, it didn't sound like a gunshot. It sounded like it was just a firework. And then a couple minutes went by, and that's when the other gun went off with multiple shots, like right after another.
They kept going off, but we didn't see where they were coming from.
We were laying as flat as we could on top of each other. And then they just kept going off, and from there, I just started talking to Joe, trying to tell him, we need to get out of here, this is bad.
The deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history has happened. It happened last night at an outdoor country music festival on the Las Vegas Strip.
The incident took place around 10:30 p.m. and per local time. Parts of the area were shut down. Armed police arrived at the scene of the attack.
Hours that the number of people killed has gone up to more than 50 after a man in a Mandalay Bay hotel room started shooting at people at an outdoor country music festival.
When we realized this was really happening was when two people down from us had a bullet shot wound to his back, his lower back. And he was right next to us, and he was pulling his shirt up, yelling and screaming, saying, I'm shot, someone call paramedics, someone help me. And it's sad, but at that point, everyone was so worried about saving their own lives that we were trying to figure out how to get out and not trying to help the people that were injured and next to us.
But the Tropicana was the nearest hotel, so we ran towards that, and then we ran towards this loading bay or something. And then from there we ran into what we thought was the hotel, but it was just the back entrance. And then I didn't recognize where we were because it wasn't the casino. So left, we didn't know where to go. Then right was back outside, and we didn't want to run back out there just in case there was another shooter, and we didn't want to take that risk. So we ended up seeing this closet that was open and with people inside. And we decided to go in there.
So we did stay in that room for probably
an hour and a half, I
think it was at least an hour to 2 hours probably.
Yeah.
And we were just so worried in that room, trying to figure out, is the shooter in here? Is he gonna come and knock down our door and just start shooting up in here? Or, what's gonna happen? Or are we gonna get lucky and is SWAT team gonna come and find us and save us basically?
Eventually, SWAT came in and escorted us to this hall, conference hall, I guess you can call it. Just this big room, and then once we got in, there was already thousands of people already in there, just either from the concert or from the hotel already. So from there, we just sat down and waited. We ended up waiting until about 4 in the morning until the police released us, and from there they let us exit. Luckily enough, her parents actually made it out to Vegas while everything was going on and managed to meet up with us by the time that we got out. And we ended up meeting up with them at some random gas station east of MGM. And then from there they picked us up, and then they took us back to the place that we were staying at, which was some retirement home community about 25 minutes off the strip. So for those who haven't been to Vegas, it's it's a pretty lively city. It's crazy, it's crowded, it's full of life. But
that night,
that
we saw
night,
Vegas. We saw no one walking the strip. The only thing you saw on the strip were
us.
basically us just walking to our hotel and
cop
cars,
lights
security,
flashing.
ambulance. That was the only thing you saw on the strip that night. Everything was just quiet.